Every entrepreneur knows that networking drives growth. And to elevate it further, Tech Expo Business Retreat Gujarat is bringing to you Mastermind Networking. What is Mastermind Networking? Who all can participate? Learn about it all in this podcast. Hello Harshal ji, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So welcome to our podcast on Tech Expo Business Retreat Gujarat 2025. So we've had a lot of introductions about Tech Expo Business Retreat. There is already a lot of buzz about it. Can you give us like some highlighters of it now?
So I would say innovator meets opportunities, learning, quality networking, and growth.
Right.
So that is the biggest opportunity when you planning to attend the Tech Expo Retreat. What you can gain from it.
We've heard that, for product-based IT businesses, there is VC rounds, and then there is, after investment rounds, there is networking time and everything. And so can you tell us more about what service-based industries, service-based IT businesses can get out of it? What benefit lies for them?
See, India is mainly known for mainly a IT services part. We were never into an innovation part. So, I would always recommend people to invest in yourself, right? So when you attend this kind of a retreat event, right, you are investing in yourself. So when you meet 250 CXOs, right, you're gonna learn from each other, right? You can't learn those from the books or a podcast, so many things, right? But when you meet a real entrepreneurs, you're gonna talk to them, spend 2 days with them, then you can understand a lot of other ideas, right? So here we are organizing one concept called Mastermind Networking Program. When we are not doing that, it would be like you're going to talk to your problems with your peers. So every entrepreneurs would have some challenges always. So when you're going to talk about those problem or challenges with this group of people, then there's you can open up and you can get an answer from a different perspective. Everybody has their own perspective, but when you listen your problem, somebody looking from different perspective can add a lot of value into the,
it's pretty much possible that
problems.
What you are experiencing at certain stage of your business, somebody has already experienced it before, and that may help you resolve those problems faster than rather than having to go through them for years and years.
Yes, that's that's the power of even Gujarat, where we have found that like we have 400 IT people are connected in just a Telegram group, no formal organization, right? But we help each other. Somebody got a problem in United States, but some other issue, personal issue. Somebody got some, somebody need a lawyer in a European country, right? So by this group, we are helping each other to provide those things. Now, when you are coming with a retreat, right? Just imagine when you are sitting with a like-minded people and they have already faced this issue, right? And they can tell like, you might have to spend like 1 month to think about it or to talk questions about it, and they can straightforward give an answer on that, right? So this is a great platform to discuss those problems.
So we know that Gujarat already had this platform and is such a collaborative growth platform, and now it is accessible to other parts of India as well. So what sort of who all can join in, and where people or IT businesses from what parts of India are you expecting to join in this event?
As you know, IT has no boundaries, right? So from all over India, people are most welcome to join this conference. If you see, Gujarat has been late into adapting an IT and innovations, but as a business, we are like we are doing from ages, right? So right now in Gujarat, companies are also adapting a lot of innovations and building a lot of technology. So the people from Bangalore, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Hyderabad, Pune, Mumbai, they can come down and they can connect and collaborate with the local players here, right? Even right now, most of the Ahmedabad, Gujarat, Surat-based companies are working with Bangalore companies, Pune companies. So, when they're coming over here and having one-to-one conversation, there are higher chance of collaborations. Opportunities the gate will open up more for them.
So it's more like other cities who are already established in the IT sector, who are say the Silicon Valleys of India, they are also getting an opportunity to find more collaborative opportunities with Gujarat, because we see Gujarat is also emerging in the IT sector. It's a huge sector now in Gujarat. So I think this is a very cross collaborative opportunity for everyone. And you mentioned networking, right? So how is it different from any other networking event, especially the community events that we see? So how is it different from that?
It's a great question. So see what happened. We have designed a program in such a way that it's like the there will be six people of group would divide it, and our core team will do it. So first of all, this is been organized as an NGO by 12 entrepreneurs, IT entrepreneurs. Now we gonna put in our energy to make sure who gonna sit with them, with whom, so that it would be a productive for each of them. Right now just think that when you are 6 people discussing the common problem, right, or they're gonna talk about, so there everybody will get a chance to talk about their introduction, so those 6 can know each other better, right, and then they can talk about their problems. Could be about the expansion, could be about the fundraising. And right now the IT is facing a challenge of AI, right? See, I'm using a computer since 95, and I know that, see, the programming world has changed in last 3 years. It's so bigger way than anywhere else in the history, because speed of development is growing up, right? You can see so many people are getting fired all over the world because innovations are getting faster. The speed of developing is getting faster. Innovations are happening faster, right? So what we are coming with, that we are having AI trains gonna talk about it, right? So there would be a good speaker gonna talk about how the AI trains are happening. What you should not miss that burst, right? How you adapt those things earlier, right? And so that you can reach to the world. And see, there is an opportunity for worldwide expansion as well, right? So when you are coming over here, when you're gonna talk about the 6 people, right? I attended this mastermind program in 3-4 countries, and I found that, I pay like $1,000 for just kind of this kind of a meetup, just for 3 hours of conversations. Because when you talk about the 5 people, right, a similar kind of a circle, and then you're gonna talk about the problem, and who can give a free advice right now? But in this, it's a design in such a way 5 people gonna solve your problem, right?
Is it the first of its kind, mastermind masterclass that is happening in India?
I'm not sure, but yes, I think in Ahmedabad,
at least in Gujarat, we see that this is the
Gujarat,
first
I can
one.
see it's the first time I can see that.
Right.
Yeah.
What sort of people are you expecting in this masterclass?
So, as I mentioned, that
CXOs
majorly,
or,
yes, all will be a CEO, founder, investors, VC, right? And also with that, we are also having a speed networking program where you will gonna identify that there are 250 people would be there. You will be given a list, and you say that, okay, I want to meet those 10 or 15 people, right? You have to put many peoples into your list, and then we will talk to other people as well. If they are okay to meet you up, we'll send your profile to each other, and if he agree with to have a meeting with you, then we'll allocate 15-minute time for you, right? So we are targeting at least 4 to 5 meetings happen to each person, so that they can talk to each other. Now in that 15-minute, you're gonna talk about your introductions, right? The other person talk about his introductions, and then he can be your mentor, he could be your investor, he could be your reseller, he could becomes your collaborative person, right? So, or he can open up new ideas to your idea in a product. So in that 15-minute time, you know each other better. So this is a very good a quality conversation happen, and there's a huge opportunity for you to know individual. Because see what happens when there are 250 people are there, right? Most people will not know each other, right? So what happens then, when you are being seated with somebody for 15 minutes, right, you're gonna talk, you can open up more, right? There are some people are introvert, right? When they are introvert, they will not open up when they are meeting with 35-40 people, right? So even in mastermind program, when the introvert person will sit with 5 and 6 people, you can open up more and he can talk more on that, right?
So before we go further into mastermind class and the speed networking that you mentioned, I also want to understand that, as you mentioned, that they'll get this 15 minutes to have sort of an introduction with one another. People who are going to participate, who have already enrolled, what would you tell them that how, what sort of preparations they need to make? Because it's not just like you're coming and, idling over there and okay, hello, hi, how are you? This is a serious opportunity, and how they can make the most of it.
We will always recommend that when you finalize that these are the people you're gonna have a meeting with, that please do a profiling of those person, right? Find out their LinkedIn connections, find out that what it can add a value to them, right? So definitely the product and services or a company name you will definitely get before the meeting, right? So it's better you prepare that, okay, what questions should I ask, right? Or what should I talk to them, right? So you can prepare for that, right? Suppose you find some common connection where you might have you admire to meet somebody, right, which might be his connection, right? So you can talk that, okay, can you connect me with this guy, right? So those you said open to ask, right?
Right. And also, I think they need to prepare something for themselves as well. They are also going to represent themselves. So, their own company profiles, their own
Yes.
personal profiles, what they do, what they want to achieve, or what they want to propose. I think something that they also need to prepare
Yes.
about themselves. So,
So yes, definitely they have to present themselves as well, because see, right now the world is going so fast. So you if you even scroll those profile as well, but when you are actually sitting at that particular time, you might be forget it, right? So it's better to note down those informations about your profile as well, that what conversation you should do it. And see, it's definitely you definitely have a phone numbers or email address if they want to share with them, right? So at that particular time you can ask that, but within that 15 minutes you should impress in such a way that they want to have a more conversations with you, right? And it cannot be only a saley thing, right? If I come and just want to talk about that, hey, buy my product or service, it's not going to happen, right? You have to think about it, and how you really what value you can ask to the colleague or the person you are networking with.
let us now understand a little more about speed networking. How, again, what is the differentiating factor here? I mean, it's very interesting, the term itself, speed networking. 15-minute criteria we've understood, but how can you, explain a little bit? Like, have you had any previous experiences?
Yes. So I did this previously in United States, and it is really quality thing happen, because you first know to whom you really want to meet it, right? It's like you really want to hang out kind of a developing mindset person. Somebody might have raised the fund, and if you are meeting them, then you can ask that, okay, what to prepare while raising a fund, right? Or for example, somebody have an office in another country, right? Then you can ask, okay, if I want to establish a company in that, what are the compliances I need to follow, what are the expenses would happen, right? What kind of a legality I need to take care of it, right? So see, those things definitely you're gonna go to an advisor, you're gonna get those information, but like this person has already done for a couple of years, and you're gonna talk to them, you're gonna get straight information. Might be you get a right consultant to help you out to establish international organizations, right? So it's better to do homework. I would strongly recommend, when you go for a speed networking, don't go without homework, right? Do a proper profiling, right? List down everything what you want to ask, right? Better you prepare, and also note down all the points when he is asking to you. So you should not be a selfish, right? You should be, it's a give and take, right? Networking always.
You should also be willing to give, not just take.
Exactly, right? So that would, when you put down all the notes, right? Then you will be more, see, let me tell you, this year when I attended this program, I pay like $3,500 for this kind of a networking event, right? And I'm telling you, that I had a 8 meeting happen in that time, and those people, like I meet 2 investors, right? And I pitch my product of link publishers there, and they got like very impressed. Then after that we have a pitch desk conversations that's happening up, right? And you won't believe it, they mentor me, these are the things you should be prepared, because it was my very first time to go for asking for a raising a fund, right? So they're very open to share those ideas, right? Those will happen. Then there was an agencies from Chicago over there, and then we have talked about the collaborations part, right? For a business or partnership together, right? So those things are happening up, right? So those, see, now when the people is coming from all over India, there's and right now Bangalore is becoming an expensive in terms of a technology part, right? Resources are getting expensive, where those people are taking and leveraging the advantage of hiring a people from India, Gujarat, and
there is abundance of talent here in Ahmedabad.
Exactly.
Gujarat.
So so they are taking those advantages. Yes.
Right. And so you said that they should do the homework. So they will get a list of who are joining this speed networking part, their portfolio or something, so that they can refer to it and make their own preparations.
Yes, definitely. Before the event, before 1 week or 10 days, we will circulate the entire list of people to whom they want to meet up.
So, Harshilji, what is the best way to pitch yourself effectively in such limited time?
You should have a very crisp and straight introduction about your background, right? You should not spend 10 seconds on that, right? That what is your actual background about it, and 10 second, 15 seconds you can talk about what you are doing, and then 30 seconds you should ask that what actually you are looking for, right? You might be a connect, or might be the advice, or it could be some strategy, right, or a concern. So that is only possible when you have a profiling of that person, right? So the guy you are meeting, if he's a VC, right, then what question you should ask, right? So if he's running a tech company, service company from a different cities, then what question you should ask, right? Yeah, then look at their website, what are their expertise about, right now. See, I think in like what we have found over a period of time, the uh, blockchain came up, cloud technology came up, IoT came up. Right now AI is picked up, right? So it's a part of any industry, right? Every industry in the world evolve with the time, right? So you should know that, okay, if those guys are what latest technology they are adapting on that, right? And then you should ask those related questions which can help you out with your own business, right? So look at your problem statement as well. And right now ChatGPT is so beautiful, right? You talk about
Yeah.
your what you are, and you tell about what he's about, right? And then take out, okay, what is my current, you might have some concerns or question, and you can ask, okay, what kind of question should I ask that guy who can really add a add a value to my knowledge, right? So you should do that way.
You've had these experiences before, speed networking. And what are the common mistakes, that people make here, that people who are going to attend should avoid?
uh Silly. So a lot of people try to
Yeah.
sales themselves, like, okay, we sells this, we
Don't
do
be too
that, we don't
pushy.
know. Yeah, pussy, right? It's really nobody want to in 15 minutes, they just want to come and buy from you, right? First of all, try to understand why is he here for, right? What really value you want to get from this conference or networking, right? First of all, try to understand that. Definitely you can talk about your product and services, but that 15-minute make them that impress, so that they would like to exchange the number, and in later on you can talk. See, you know uh, relationship is more important, business is byproduct, I always say people, right? So build a good friends, right? Now we 12 people who started this, right? Now when we are in, we were not knowing each other so closely, but after we just worked together for Tech Expo Gujarat, right, in 24, and then we become such a good friend. Now I'm doing business with so many people in our own group, because now we know each other, we know that tolerance level, right? But that happens, so the business becomes byproduct, right? So it's better to become friends first, or in good network, and then do a.
Rightly, that you said it's about building relationships. So it's not just that you come there, pitch yourself, build a quick, connection, and then that's it, you're done. Follow-ups are as important. Can you give some advice that how one should do it, how one should effectively build a good relation, and take it from there? Don't just end it at the event and it's done.
You have to be good listener, and build a rapport. When you see rapport, when you be very professional, you cannot build a good rapport, right? You have to be casual, right? You have to talk about what's going on in their life, right? And talk about general thing. You cannot do just straightforward, right? Like um, business things, right? You can talk about, okay, what are your future growth plan, what are your expansion plan. You could let's genuinely
Understand each other.
understand each other, genuinely show an interest in other person, that what actually is interested to know about, or what is he actually.
Coming to now a very broader question. How can you measure the success of Tech Expo Business Retreat event?
See, in last 2 years, I attended more than 7 or 8 national and international conferences, right? So, and I send my team, for attending those conferences. So I always ask three things. One is how many connection you made it. Second is what knowledge you have gained out, right? That these are the things you have learned. And third, put an action item. What you gonna do it, right? Because certain time when you are having some knowledge and you put this is the action item, I want to do it, right? So I would strongly recommend everybody to prepare a list that these are the action item I'm going to do it. Might be calling this person, might be preparing a presentation for investment, or making my balance sheet in such a way so that the merger acquisitions can have I can showcase them what how I can grow together, right? So it's better if you put an action item, any part of then you can really channelize your any networking event, right? And see, after university, in we stop learning, we that is the mindset of my perspective is in India, this is the mindset of people, right? But to be very honest, every year you should invest in yourself, right? By might be attending some, a business coach training sessions, or attending some, soft skill or a technical skill set, and or might be this kind of a conferences. Because see, if you are, I'm a solo entrepreneur, and if I be on my own way of thinking, and I'm working with my team, right? So you will not upgrade yourself, right? So if you are attending this kind of a conference, then you know that how other people are working on it, and learn something out of that. Okay, this is something these guys can do it, right? Why can't I do that, right? How can I do that? But that is only happen when you see those kind of an people around you. Otherwise you feel like apne jungle ka main hi badshah hu, right? In a small ocean you feel
Yeah.
you are the king of your own kingdom, but your kingdom is such a small. Try to think the bigger kingdom. You see the another people's kingdom, then you realize that what is the ocean opportunity still
I think
available.
also the people who are looking at this podcast right now, you've given a quick formula to attend such networking events. That is, one is connections, value, and action. So that's a three-step process. If you're doing
So
it,
you summarize well. You summarize well on that.
so I think if you connect well, if you gain value out of it, and then if you're taking actions on it, then it's a successful event that has happened overall, and that is successful for you as well. So yeah, I think and before we conclude this podcast, just one line takeaway or one message that you would give to our audiences.
Uh, so when you go to any conferences, don't have a mindset that I'm just came here to take it everything, right? Think about giving back, because always it says like givers gain, right? So when you try to give somebody, you definitely gonna get it, and it should be genuinely. It should be uh, genuinely your effort should look like that. So put that way, I'm sure the result will come
And
infinite.
also, additionally, we have keynote speakers who I'm sure you would like to tell us a little bit more about them. And that's also one more exciting part about this event.
So we are Ankur Warika. There is a very popular, a speaker into business entrepreneurship. We're gonna talk about it, and there are two, three very good surprise names are also coming about. So we know that right now AI agentic is going up very well. So we want to make sure the visitors audience are coming get a knowledge of how AI is stepping in international way, and how you can take that, right? So see, earlier something was happening in Silicon Valley was coming after 4 years in India. Right now, because of technology, you can go within a month, you can add up those things and implement faster, because we have a huge skill set resources available in India, right? So you can take those advantage and start building those things very quickly, and you can leverage that. And there are three more very key speakers are joining up, but as we have not officially confirmed, but see, we are putting so much effort to make sure that people get best value out of it.
And it's a closed event. There is a limited participation
Yes.
that is going to happen here.
Yes.
So I believe that who all are interested must quickly, get themselves
Register
registered
for it.
here. So,
So I would say, like, almost we have sold out 35% of our
oh wow.
tickets. 75 tickets has been already sold out. And to be very honest, we have not even started paid marketing. And, we have this was just a close networking with the friends. We have sold it out, right? But we are going to do it marketing into these top tier cities as well. And I'm sure we're going to have a great response, because, wherever we spoke about this thing, people really want to have it. Because, see, I paid like, many people of our group have paid like huge amount to attend this kind of retreat event into US,
Yeah.
UK, right? People are going from India to US to
I mean,
attend
why
this retreat.
spend dollars and pounds when you can, get the same exposure in your home ground? So I
Exactly.
think I believe India should now, be ready for what wave this, event is going to bring, and what revolutions we can expect out of here now moving forward. So yeah, let's hoping all the success, and let's see what wonders it brings to the table.
I'm sure it will be, a great success together. We are, we are putting great effort into that. And as everybody knows that it's a India
Yeah.
time now. right? So, and we all are really working hard, and all Indian IT entrepreneurs and adapting faster. And we have seen recently the
Yes,
Zoho
yes, it's
things, the way it has evolved, and compared to the world leaders of technology companies, right? So there is a huge opportunity for India, a small place, and government is also supporting in so many
right.
ways, right? So people can take leverage those advantage, and come for this conference and take a knowledge that how you can take those advantage
I'm
as well.
sure when so many, CXOs or CEOs will come together, there will be a lot of innovation, and there will also be a lot of adoption for this innovation in India. So we may say India will be running on the front foot,
For
when it
sure.
comes to IT.
Yeah, we hope for the same. Yeah.
All right, Harshalji. Thank you so much. That was a very nice and meaningful conversation and we had with you. And all the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Very great conversations.
If you are an IT entrepreneur, a startup, or an angel investor interested in IT investment, book your seats now because Tech Expo Gujarat Retreat 2025 is coming soon in December. For more details, go to the website or click the link below.